Hey, what's up everyone? We're here at C Fitness in Puyallup as always. This is Josh from Fitness 253 if you've never seen the channel. If you have and you've liked it or you've supported it in any way, I appreciate all of it. But we're here for another leg day. So I'm gonna go ahead and put commentary over all the exercises. That way for all the beginners out there, you can see why I put my feet in a certain stance or why I have the bar a certain way. But we're gonna get to all that. Let's jump right into squat, which is the mecca of leg day as you guys already know. Let's do it.
So the basic form of squats is going to be feet shoulder width apart, knees behind the tips of your feet, and a smooth transition down to a below 90 position for your hips. If you can go lower than that, definitely go lower. You want to go as low as possible to really activate those quads and hamstrings. But if you can only make 90, start out with that. Now right here, my first opening set, I do 225. It's a comfortable weight for me, but I suggest that you go with a good beginner weight that you would be able to start with and get a good warm up on those knees and hamstrings and quads. And then right here, you're jumping into the second set, which I happen to have 275 on. When you start to incrementally add weight, you definitely want to make sure that your form is there. Don't start lifting heavier than your body can do, or you will get hurt. You want to go for form and function over brute strength. Now, depending on your goals, your set and rep range is going to be different than mine, which happens to be 3 for 7. If you have any questions on what's an appropriate rep and set range, hit me up on Twitter and I'd be happy to answer your questions. Up next we have calves, and if you've seen any video from my YouTube channel, you know that I do calves every other because I think they're a really small muscle group that needs to be hit continually to get a good muscle development, and there's a multitude of ways you can do it. This one happens to be utilizing the Smith machine, but you can do it on just about any other standard bench or other Smith machine variation than this, along with the many different types of machines geared strictly towards calves. Now calves, much like shrugs, are able to do a lot more reps than a standard muscle group. Although they are small, they can have a lot of endurance capabilities. So on these, I usually do 10 to 12, maybe more. You're looking for that really solid pump throughout that muscle. Also with the form, you want feet shoulder width apart. As the bottom of your foot goes below 180 degrees and you extend by lifting your calf up, you want to go to the highest point that your ankle can safely tolerate and then back down. These right here are leg extensions. Now there's a few different machines, so I'm not going to explain exactly how to set this one up, but the main thing you want to take away is not to fully extend your legs. You want to do what's called a soft lock, which stops your legs 5 degrees short of a full 180, allowing that pressure on your knee to be as minimal as possible. The rep and set range remain the same as with the rest of these. These right here are Zercher squats, and if you've seen the video, these ones are my favorite. Not a lot of people do these, and it's one you definitely should incorporate if you want to add another dimension to your legs. The form for this one is a little wonky. It takes a little bit of practice, and I suggest going a lighter weight to get the form down. As you can see, my feet are shoulder width apart. My knees are behind my toes, although the GoPro angle is a little deceptive. On this one, you're utilizing your arms and core to maintain the straightness of your back. What you'll notice on this particular squat form is that it allows you to go very deep, and again, that's what adds that second dimension to your legs. By allowing you to go that deep, it really activates that hamstring and quad and gives you a serious pump. I highly encourage you to give this one a try. Definitely take it easy, start with the lighter weight, even perhaps a bar. You can only go as heavy as you can hold up from your torso and your abs, so I suggest you take it easy. In between these last two clips, I did 3 sets of leg curl. I've done it a couple times in other videos, and for the sake of time, I'll save it for another leg day. But this one right here is hack squat. Now, depending on your gym, you might actually have a hack squat machine, but unfortunately my gym doesn't, so you have to utilize this Smith machine. But where that machine hinders, this one allows you to go even deeper, and as you can see, I like to break the plane just under 90 degrees. Any lower than that and it's seriously dangerous to get that weight all the way back up, and it puts a lot of pressure on your spine. But as you can see, you get a serious pump in your calves, hamstrings, and glutes. On this one, I step out about 2 feet further than the standard squat, which allows that hack motion. This one lends itself to a lot of different variations depending on how you plant your feet and the angle at which your legs are extended. Definitely give it a try. Mix up the foot placement. That way you can spread the pump in different areas of your legs. It's definitely worth it. I suggest you throw it into your leg day. It'll add, again, another dimension to your legs. As I've said in multiple different videos, I do calves every other set. I do them both on the Smith machine and the 2 other calf machines as well. And this one right here is my last set, which normally I like to do squats, but I took one out of Bradley Martin's page and did pause squats. Now on this one, I went for 5-ish seconds for 5 reps, and they're definitely a brutal exercise. It was hard even to hold for 5 seconds. I happen to have 225 on here, which in hindsight, it was actually a pretty heavy weight to try these for the first time, in a long time at least. And I definitely recommend these. They're a serious butt kicker for the last exercise, and they're a serious test of strength depending on how much you got left in the gas tank. Like I said, I always like to end with squats, and there's a reason for that. It spreads that really nutrient rich blood throughout your entire leg, utilizing obviously the biggest muscle group in your leg. So much like the calves that I leave out, I also leave out the 60 to 90 seconds of stretching I do in between sets. If you'd like to see a video on which stretches I do or which ones would be beneficial on legs day or even upper body day, make sure to let me know in the comments below, and I'll happily make a video just on stretching for you guys.
Hey, what's up guys? Flash forward 2 hours, leg day is done. I did a lot of the ones you've probably seen before, but I'm going to make sure, like I said in the beginning, to put a lot of commentary over it. That way you guys get the ins and outs. Had to pause for a little bit because someone got pulled over on the road and it was making a ridiculous noise. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Hit me up on Twitter or the comments below if you have any questions. Be happy to answer them. Or if you just want to talk about what supplements are good, what supplements I order, and any other questions. I appreciate you guys for watching. As always, take it easy.